and welcome to the Baseball Clash Jeff YouTube channel. This is Send Me Your Lineup, Episode 9, featuring JoseUlises with High Voltage. Another big name here doing the Send Me Your Lineup segment. I believe he is currently ranked at 15 overall in the world, so he's doing a lot of things right. Obviously, very knowledgeable guy. Ulysses and I have had our fair share of matchups against each other. Great player. And with that being said, still putting in the Send Me Your Lineup request, it's gaining a lot of traction. So even if you're being successful and having a lot of success with the game, you could still put in your requests and see what I have to say. Never hurts to get somebody else's opinion, even if you don't feel like you need it, which I believe in this case, Ulysses probably doesn't need my help at all. He knows exactly what he's doing, but it's always fun to do. So if you want to be featured in a video coming up soon, just send me a DM. All the contact information is in the description for the channel. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe, like the content if you're enjoying it, and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. So with that, we'll just jump right into it and check out Ulysses' team here. He's got all level 14s in the starting lineup. Level 14 Jessica and Luna making up the battery. Gibson, Tom on the right side of the infield with Wilson and Andre at shortstop and third base respectively. Starting right, we got Ray, her twin sister Rin, and left field is Hammer. Going into the batting order now, Rin leading us off. Ray right behind her in the 2 spot. Hammer in the 3-hole. Cleanup spot is Wilson, followed by Tom, Andre, Gibson, Jessica, and Luna. So a lot of power in this lineup. Not really missing a whole lot. I imagine scores a lot of runs. So we'll jump right into a game. We'll see what kind of success we can have with this lineup. I'm pretty optimistic about it. Got a lot of, like I said, a lot of power, a lot of good contact. Got some speed up at the top, especially with that Luna speed boost. And then it's just all brawn and muscle there in the middle. All right, so looks like we're the home team to start out. Annie coming to the dish, 392 average at level 14. So could be plate discipline, auto bat, and could be both as they swing at the first pitch there and get a quick out. Gina coming up. And Gina, sinker may have hung up in the zone. Not the intention there. And Gibson coming up, 411 mark for Gibson. Swung at 2 first pitches already, so we'll see if we can get him to swing at a bad pitch here. It's a good location on the splitter. Try a sinker off the edge there, and he still gets that one to go. Gina going to take third base on this one. No arm there in right field. And now we got Kevin coming to the dish. Give him something tempting to swing at. And that's off the plate for ball 1. Kevin, featured in many lineups. Great power hitter. I'll focus more on Luna and Jessica here, though. If Jessica is... And... Wow, she couldn't get the tag there. Weird glitch there. I do like the pairing Jessica with Luna over Luna with Rose. I feel like Jessica's got the smaller circle. And there's no reason to pitch to Hammer here. Even though first base is occupied, we can load the bases, no problem. We'll just pitch around him. Let's see who he's got up next. And Murray coming to the dish with 2 outs. So Murray, another good power hitter. And we've been starting him off with balls, so we'll hit him with a strike here.
Strike!
Right there on the corner. And maybe put this one a little more inside than the last one. Gets a weak ground out.
Out!
And the last sinker that I threw on the inside edge was a weak flare over to right field for a base hit. So put it a little bit more inside this time. And he bit on it, and we're able to get the out. All right, Rin coming to the dish. See if she can do anything here against Fernandez. That's a ball. Be low for ball one. We'll go ahead and take a pitch here and see what we're up against. It's another changeup. Good location, just off the plate. Here comes a fastball. And just a little bit ahead of that one. And for some reason or another, we're on the base. And we get the infield single. Ray coming to the dish. That's a strike. All those Fernandez users typically love painting those edges, those corners with the fastball. And that's a ball. Just had to protect. It was close. It's a ball. Now we're looking for off speed here. All fastballs so far. That's a good pitch. Wasn't looking fastball. And see if Hammer can come through here in the 3 spot. We might send Rin here. And Hammer able to get the job done. Gets Rin over to third base. And now we got first and third for Wilson here in the cleanup spot, looking to finish it up. And that one not going to get through, just off the plate. Good location on that fastball. And this gives Tom the opportunity with 2 outs. That's ball 1. Tom, very feared batter, even here at level 12. And that one's not going to get through. Curveball just off the plate. And so some bad swings here on my end. And we'll go to the top of the 10th. Ryan coming up, not known for his bat. And the hit and run is on. Run will score. And it'll be first and second. Ford looks like EG coming to the dish.
Strike!
Get a low strike there. And then he's probably expecting a strike right here, so try to throw a little off the plate.
Foul!
Get him to chase, sinker.
Strike out!
And he's swinging at that sinker inside. That's kind of been a little bit of a trend, so we'll use that as our out pitch. Don't want to overthrow it. And get the line out with Fern. Annie coming. And we'll go splitter away. Keep it off the plate. Maybe a changeup high. Not swinging. Probably expecting a strike here. This one's too much of the zone. Oh, just missed. That was actually a really good location. And didn't mean to walk Annie there, but now we got bases juiced for Gina. And hoping to get out of this inning, limit the damage here. And still got a couple of good hitters coming up for us in the bottom half. So we're able to get it out, limiting the damage. 1-0. And we got Andre up first and second. And with the speed boost, Wilson's speed goes up to 191. So he is a threat to score on a hit to the outfield here.
Strike!
And so he's nabbing those corners with those fastballs. And that was just a little out of the zone there. Good pitch sequence with Fern so far. That one's a little off the plate. So we're looking fastball. Get the changeup low, and now expecting a fastball high. There it is. And Wilson and Tom able to advance. He may have been able to get the double play, but it was a slow roller. So now Gibson, runners in scoring position here. Hopefully looking to tie this thing up at least. And Gibson's going to be in there with the infield single. Bringing up Jessica with the bases juiced here. And that one's a base hit. That was, he's been throwing that fastball in the zone quite a bit. Was just kind of sitting on it there. And now we got one out with Luna up. That one just off the plate for ball one. And see if Luna, anything in the outfield, maybe getting Tom home. And that one looks like a double play. Gets the lead runner at the very least. And it's going to bring up our leadoff batter, Rin, with 2 outs. Hopefully gets the job done here. Fastball off the plate. So we'll at least be able to track the fastballs. It's a changeup just off the edge. Same pretty much pitch sequence as the first at bat. And that one not going to fall. It's too bad, but we do tie the game up. And we got Gibson.
Strike.
And he's going to take outside and low for strike one.
Strike.
And swings in at the sinker. And we'll throw it again. And expecting maybe a hit and run here.
Save.
Nothing doing. And we'll throw a low change. Get that lead out. And that's all we get. So, 1 out. In the 11th inning now. Kevin coming to the dish. And keep that sinker low. Here's a cutter. And maybe we just throw it on the opposite side here to Kevin. Just missed that corner. Don't really want to walk him right now. And still, now with Hammer coming up, that was what I was trying to avoid. Walked Hammer last time. Walked Kevin right here in front of him on 4 straight pitches. And Hammer getting the job done there. Doing what Hammer does. And that's going to score 2. And that's going to bring up Murray. And not going to get the double play. Yeah, we weren't going to be able to get him at first, so it's unfortunate. Another run comes in.
Strike.
And that's the inning right there. So giving up 3. We got our heart of the order coming up. Hoping to put some runs together. Vern's been tough, but not impossible here. So he might stick with the fastball like he did with Ray last time. And that one, a 50-50 ball, that's going to go for an out. And second and third now with 1 out for Hammer. Can put him on base here, first base empty. And staying with that fastball. That one's low out of the zone for ball 1. That one was probably a ball. Just a 50-50 pitch right there on the edge. And now with 2 outs, Wilson seeing if he just gets pitched around right here. Just off the edge there. Good location for the fastball. And you could tell rather not face Wilson. And just puts him on first. All right, Tom has the chance. Walk it off right here. And takes low for a ball. Ball 2, nowhere to put Tom.
Strike.
Good spot on the changeup. Just missed on the fastball. And now 3-1 coming to Tom. And that one's roped to left field for a base hit. That one might score 2. We're going to go ahead and send Rin. And she's in there. And now with Andre coming to the dish, he has the chance to tie the game. And takes ball 1 inside. Fastball misses off the plate for ball 2. 2-0. 3-0. See what he does here. And he walks Andre on 4 pitches. Gibson coming up, looking to tie the game at the very least. And Gibson drives one to right field. Ryan in right, so we can't test out his arm, especially with Tom running. We do tie the game. And Jessica takes ball 1 here. And that one goes for an out. So, long game here. Going into the 12th and final inning.
Foul.
And seeing if we can get the lead runner here.
Out.
Got him. Nope. Fern comes to the dish with 2 outs. Swings at the sinker out of the zone. And now we got Luna to lead us off in the bottom of the 12th. And able to get the double play. And now with 2 outs here, Rin looking to walk us off. Takes high for ball 1. And that's out of the zone, ball 2. And doesn't really want anything to do with Rin. And now with Ray coming up. Fastball low, so expect off speed. And there's the curveball, misses high. Might put Ray on here as well. Misses away, just trying to pitch around. Here comes a fastball. That's ball 4. And now Hammer coming up, seeing if he can get the job done. We do. Come back from the 4-1 deficit. And Hammer walks us off. So, good game there, a long game. So, because of the duration of the game, maybe we'll just play one more. I would like to make some adjustments here very quickly, given how long that first game took. I have had a chance to review Ulysses' lineup here. He's got some players that are really close. I would like to shuffle some things around a little bit for him. So, we're going to go ahead and move Tom. Again, keep in mind he's got these level 14 players. Tom is going to go over to third base here. We're going to move Wilson over to first. We're going to insert Kaya here in the lineup. He has Kaya at level 13. He does have enough shards to upgrade her with the recent patch. Definitely recommend that. And I'm sorry, Kaya is actually going to go to shortstop. And Durant is going to come in here and manage second base here. Where did Durant go? There he is. All right. So that's it for the substitutions now. And the reason we did this is if there's a couple instances of that game, ball hit to right field. Ray doesn't have that arm strength in right, and we need some fast relay. There was an opportunity there in that game as well where we could have turned a double play and ended the inning after 2 runs. That would have been a 3-1 lead, and therefore we would have won the game 4-3 instead of tying it at 4-4. We just weren't able to turn 2 to get Murray at first base, and instead Kevin ended up scoring at home. So Durant is going to take care of both of those things. Even though he got nerfed a little bit in that last patch, really I don't know if it was an actual nerf. Arm strength and relay strength seem pretty similar, and he just gained speed and fielding. So we're going to rock with that. We're not going to make any changes to this batting order. We'll leave it like this. So we got Rin, Ray, Hammer, Wilson, Tom, Kaya, Durant, Jessica, and Luna. So we'll play one more, see if we have some more luck here now that we've made some changes, and see what this looks like for Ulysses. All right, looks like we're going to be going up against Murdoch. Wilson here. Murdoch going to be on the mound for him. And so we got Rin up at the dish. Same batting order, just with a few subs. And good two-seamer in there from Murdoch, low and away for strike one. Here comes off speed. And that's low, misses out of the zone. 1-1 now to Rin. And taking away that fastball, which is important.
Strike.
And swings at a changeup that was out of the zone, was way off on that swing. And maybe try to bunt our way on. That's a good bunt there. And it looks like Rin is going to get aboard.
Save.
And that brings up Ray. And Ray knocking it out into left field. Throws that same pitch to start it off, low and away two-seamer. And now we got two aboard for Hammer coming up in the 3 spot. And he goes fastball low and away again. So pattern recognition right here. And this is going to be able to score Ray as well, I think. And the throw home not going to be in time. 2-0 lead. And we got Wilson coming up. Nobody out still. And Wilson hits one sharp to second base.
Oh!
And able to get the out. Runner could not advance. All right, here comes Tom up, 1 out. And he goes two-seamer inside for a ball. That one just missed low. And Tom swinging a absolute trash right there. That was just a bad reflex right there by myself. And now Kaya, seeing if she can make a difference here, coming in for Andre. And she'll take 2 balls in a row, 2-0 count. And just missed with the two-seamer. She's got the 226 contact. And then the speed boost as well with Luna. Good change up there, 50-50 pitch. It looked like he wanted to just walk her. And but regardless, we got a 2-0 lead. Going up against Hammer. And we'll go first pitch strike here. And Hammer. Weak little flare to third base. And that's the first out of the inning. Go cutter low and into Annie. And we'll try a sinker again off the plate here. And Annie, doesn't matter. Great contact hitter. And see if we can get Wilson to ground out here. Wilson, the Luna killer. And swings out a cutter out of the zone there. We'll go sinker inside.
Strike.
And gets him to swing and miss there. Maybe we'll go splitter a little over the zone.
Strike.
Or a changeup, sorry. And got him looking. Right there, 50-50 pitch. And Kevin, hit and run is on. And Annie probably could have easily scored, or I'm sorry, easily gotten over to third, but run doesn't matter. No reason to send her. Gibson coming up. And takes a 50-50 pitch for ball 1. This is a little too close. Yeah, that was a mistake pitch right there. Here comes a sinker off the plate. And not biting. He did bite on a cutter out of the zone last time, so we'll try it again. Doesn't swing that time. Go back to that sinker high and in.
Strike.
Gets him there, and then we'll go high changeup again, see if he swings. He does. Off the plate. And Kaya there to clean it up. And that's the last out of the game. So, no runs scored that time for Luna. Some good offense right off the bat there. Hammer able to get the job done. And overall, I think ultimately I'd like to see a stronger right fielder, at least for throwing wise. A lot of offense on this team. I think if you were able to get Max leveled up in right field, that you could essentially, move, slide, either keep Rin because of the speed in center, or maybe you move Ray over to center, whatever your preference is, and then I think he's at level 12 Giro. Level 12 Giro is still very playable, even in top lineups. But I think for future working on Max and Giro, I think obviously he's probably working on that. But as for the short term, this is kind of what I would more or less recommend, just due to that lack of arm strength in the outfield on the right side. A lot of balls go that way. So Durant takes care of that. Wilson, I think, because just the information that he provides, taking away that fastball, you see he kind of got pitched around there a few times. Kaya with the recent buff. Tom has got the arm strength over at third base. So that's all for this edition of Send Me Your Lineup. Again, if you want to be featured, just send me a DM. I can put you on the list for an upcoming video. I also do the Charge Your Battery segment where I break down pitching and catcher performance, give you strategy, tips, tricks, all that kind of good stuff to help you compete at a higher level. If you like the content, or if you enjoyed the content, please drop a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe to the channel today to ensure you don't miss any more content coming out. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, I'm Jeff. See ya.